Coach Nick Hill. His comments are brought to you by Sam C. Mitchell. Coach, do you have us?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. Coach, appreciate the time. As always, let's just start off. Obviously, I know it was not the half that you wanted to start off this game, being down in a big hole kind of right from the get-go, 28-0 within the first 20 minutes. Just for you, what kind of stood out just in that initial start of this game here this afternoon?
I mean, everything. I mean, that was an embarrassment, honestly. So, I mean, it's inexcusable, really, to put out a team that comes out there like that. I mean, we're better than that. You know, it starts with me, you know, as far as offensively, defensively, to make sure that the schemes are right. Ultimately, I mean, it's a shared experience. That's why those guys know. Everybody that's standing on the sideline when you get your butts whipped like that, no, they don't need me to go in there and scream at them, right? We'll meet tomorrow at 5 o'clock. It's pushed back further than it was. We need time as a staff to get our stuff together. We got to coach better. That's just inexcusable. If we want to be the team that we want to be, and I feel like we're capable of being, you know, the road doesn't get any easier. Like you have to play really good football. You have to be tough. You got to play great defense. Sometimes it's going to be low scoring. You're playing top 5 teams. We got 3 top 5 teams coming on our schedule, so it's not going to be easy. That's what I told them in our talk last night. You know, showing that you have to play at a high level. If you want to win high-level games, you have to play at a high level. We got off to a slow start again offensively, back-to-back sacks. We punt it. It's at the plus 49. They ran it. They threw it. We never sacked the quarterback. So collectively, the obvious is it wasn't near enough good enough.
Nick, sometimes you can look at a stat sheet and it doesn't tell the story, but I think today the stat sheet does tell the story. USD only attempted 5 third downs in the first half, yet were able to put up, the 35 points. So it was big chunk plays on first and second down that were the killers this evening.
Yeah, we just didn't make it difficult on them at all. And then, you know, they're going to rely on the run game. I mean, the keys to win the game, when we talked about it, we're going to have to stop the run. We're going to have to play great defense on the road in the Missouri Valley. Your defense has to travel. You got to make it tough on them. We felt like differently than the other quarterbacks. He's a good player, but you got to put him in passing situations. He was never in just a hard passing, long, 3rd and long, where they felt like, hey, we're not running it. We got to throw it on first down. It was run, first down, play action. And then I think he was 8 of 10 or 12 in the first half for like 220 yards, explosive pass pace for touchdowns. I'm getting tired of talking about it, honestly, and saying the same things every week.
And I know you don't want Hunter passing it 80-some-odd times combined in the last 2 games, but it's kind of been what you've been forced to do with. And did they do anything differently defensively to change things up on Hunter?
No. You know, honestly, they haven't changed much in the last since this defensive coordinator's been here. I mean, it's the same stuff. They play solid defense. Everybody knows they mix it up enough, and they're 3 down and they're 4 down. You have a great idea of where people are going to be. You know, the thing is, and then you look at the stat sheet, and we have some explosive plays. You don't want to have to throw the ball 50 times in a game to go win. Obviously, being down 28 points, you had to pick it up if we wanted to get back in the game. But we got to be more detailed early in the game. You go down 7, okay, we have to get back into it. There's some 3rd down throws. There's some throws that we have to be more detailed on if we want to be that type of offense that looks and maybe gets in a shootout. But on both sides of the ball right now, it's just not good enough.
Coach Hill, look, I know it's a very obvious thing, too, and you've really hinted at it just a moment ago, but even though things weren't great for you in that first half, when you cut it to 28-7, seemed like you had some sort of positive energy getting ready to go into the halftime, and the big explosive play that the Coyotes got to make it 35-7 going into halftime, that seemed to really deflate what was a positive building there when you got an offensive drive, able to capitalize. Just quickly felt like whatever energy you were able to get just went away there fast.
Yeah, I mean, everything that you said, I mean, I don't know how else to explain it, you know. It's just that can't happen. Good defensive teams don't do it. We got to get stopped. I mean, 35 points and a half. I mean, it's just it's not too. Obviously, if you're scoring 35, you're running it, you're throwing it. It's not good football. I mean, it's embarrassing.
Coach Hill, we appreciate the time, brother.
I appreciate it.
Yep, that was